Hey guys, welcome to another video, and I hope you enjoyed all the videos that have just been. It's been a strange time, as we all know, and a busy time, and a uncertain time to say the least. But today guys, it is going to be a bit of autism relation, just because of the topic that I'm speaking about is centered around people with conditions. So today guys, I want to talk about obviously the coronavirus today, but also what is going to happen for schools and people that are leaving school for their GCSEs and getting their qualifications. Now, as you all know, I left school with no qualifications, and luckily I ended up reasonably okay. It was a tough kind of struggle to get to where I am now, especially not having GCSEs. I had functional skills and all of that stuff, but a lot of employees don't really, I feel, look at that when you first go out to work, you know, because they want you to have the main GCSE and they want you to have a good one. And the reason I want to speak about this, because I don't know how they're going to do it, and it worries me if they do it this way, and this is the way I'm going to be speaking about today. It worries me if they do it so the work that you've been doing throughout the year determines your mark. And the reason I don't agree with that is one or two things. I think it's generally known that a lot of people, when they go through the practice tests of work and all of that stuff, some people might not take it seriously, some people might not try as hard as what they originally would have. Now, you could argue that they should treat every mock test or practice test the same as any other, but you know, I speak to a lot of parents, and a lot of parents will say to their children, oh, don't worry, you know, if you don't do well, it is just a practice run. And now that is now going to be used as a main mark potentially, I feel is worrying. But the second reason for me is more personal than anything else, and the second reason is, if you've got somebody with a condition such as autism or dyslexia or anything like that, but especially more autism, because I do a lot of speeches and I see that this happens a lot of the time. With autism, there is a lot of exclusions that happen. There are a lot of schools that let the student down. And let's just say, for instance, a autistic student joined a school in November and they were starting to get on really well with their work, and they were starting to do a really good job, and then suddenly it hits to February or March now, you know, it happened now that they've got to this point, and the schools are now shutting down. Now they turn around and go, oh yeah, by the way, your coursework is going to be judged on what you've done throughout the year, and you're looking at a student that's been excluded maybe 3 or 2 times, you know, because the schools have let them down. What do you give that mark to somebody with autism? And it worries me because obviously at the moment there's only 16% of people with full-time work with autism, and you know, that number, because of the coronavirus as well, is probably not going to go up anytime soon either, which is even more discouraging, because I felt that we were making quite a lot of difference and a lot of progression, and it's such, and it's been halted as such. And obviously there is a reason because of that, and I can't outright go, well, you know, no, that's not right, because obviously we're facing a world kind of pandemic at the moment. But I do have an issue if that's the way that they're going to give out grades, because I feel that there are a lot of people that would have really wanted to do the test, and there are potentially a lot of people that have gone into a school now that they feel comfortable, and they're finally getting on and they're finally achieving for this to happen, and now they're going to be judged on past mistakes that other schools have made because they haven't been able to support that person, and I just don't feel that's right. Now, I don't know if there's going to be an appeal or something, you know, so if they give you a mark, you can appeal it and then you can go back, but even that system doesn't make a lot of sense, because if you get given the mark and you're not happy with it, and then you appeal it and then you have to go back to take the test, you know, you're still not going to get the teaching, you're still not going to get the support that you need to get the mark that you want. And again, I know I'm sat here and I'm saying this, and a lot of people are thinking, well, what is the solution? And at this stage, I really don't know. You know, I feel that there has to be something rather than that, and I don't know what that is, and I suppose that's why I'm making the video, because I really don't know what the solution to that issue is. Do we give people marks based on work that they've done, or do we postpone, or do we postpone it to a point where they can effectively go back and get the teaching they deserve and the support they deserve and do it that way? I really don't know. I feel like the appeal is probably the best move, but I still feel that there needs to be teaching and support there, especially when they go back to want to take that test. I still think that should be provided if they want that. I think that should be an option. I think if they want to go back into the school and pick up that learning, so it means they get a better mark on their test, then absolutely, I don't think it should be a pill. I don't feel the system should be. I don't agree with the mark based on the work that I've done prior, because that work I didn't think would be, submitted as my final grade. Therefore, I want to appeal it, and then they just put you in a classroom and do the test, and then you potentially get a worse grade, or you might get a better grade. But I still think there should be support and teaching in the middle, and that's how I would do it. And I know it's going to cost money and all of that stuff, and a lot of resource is going to be needed, but I feel that would be the fairest way to do it. But guys, tell me what you think. Put a comment down below on what you think, the way that you would do it, the way that it's affecting you at the moment. And just remember guys, you're not alone. If you need to chat, I'm here, message, or whatever. But guys, thank you for watching. Just to let you know as well, there'll be a couple of speeches coming up for the next couple of weeks. There won't be a video next week, but there will be a video after. The way that the speeches or the special presentation 1 hour videos work, in my view, is what I do is I upload a video saying that this is going to happen. The week after there's no video, and then the week after there is. So it's like every 2 weeks there'll be a lot of speeches coming up, basically, is what I'm trying to say, without going around the circle. But guys, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think down below. Guys, thank you. Subscribe. Take care. Goodbye for now.